Hey guys, welcome back to Mr. Streets LA. I appreciate you coming along. I've got a special presentation today. I want to share with you my other vehicle. It's a beauty. I think it's a thing of beauty, and we'll talk about it more. So let's take a look at this car right over here. There we go. That's the one. So we're looking at a Toyota Celica, an 86, 87 model, and it's a thing of beauty. I think it's obviously a convertible. You can see that there on top. Got the little rag top, and I'm going to test her out, take her out for a ride, see how she can handle, and hoping to use this little Celica out and about town. But first I've got to make sure that it's working properly, making sure that it's not going to fail. We'll take her out to the highway. We'll see how she handles. And look at this, how beautiful she is. Beautiful Toyota Celica 1987. And we have to find a name to give her. And I think I was thinking of, I don't know, does she look like a Lisa? Does she look like a Susie? Or should we just keep her Sally? I think Sally is a perfect name. We'll just keep her Sally. And so let's open her up and see what else we can see in here. So here we are inside the car right now, and we're looking at this 87 Toyota Celica, and as you can see, Mr. Peeps LA is already in here. Wants to be part of the presentation. He's got a little radio there because he knows that we have no radio in here, no stereo. Some of these controls for the air, there's no air condition, but the nice retro buttons are nice though. Look at that. Of course, I've got my prayer here. It's always good to have your prayer card, or something that will remind you that we definitely need someone to watch over us. Let's look at the dashboard right here. Look at this nice retro dashboard, right? It's an electronic vehicle, and we could see in here we've got 184,000 miles, 446. 184,446 miles on it. You can see we've got the for the cold, hot, the water temperature. We have the speedometer, the RPM gauge. We have we need to use unleaded fuel only, and battery. And, so that's that little dashboard there. Here it says Toyota Celica. It says Celica GT right now. The GT, we know it stands for Gran Turismo, but right now it stands for got lots of troubles. Got troubles, but we'll take care of that. And but she's a thing of beauty. It depends on if you're a car person or not. Look at the inside. Look how simple it is up here. These lights here don't work. We're looking at the inside of the convertible now. And it's a real tiny space. I can see maybe two small people fitting in the back right here. And I already have a little bit of a mess back there. And so you're looking now at the inside of this Toyota. And let's pop open the hood, see what it looks like inside. Okay, so I opened her up a little bit, and let's take a little walk around, little presentation right here. You can see I got this amazing hydraulic system going right here. Actually, I need some more of these little struts to open it, but for now, this will work fine. Look at the wheel well. Even in these little old, these small vehicles, they had an actual usable size, large size wheel there, and so that came with it. Still, I need to change out that rim. That's the spare there, and the antenna, I don't know if that works or not. And I already had to buy this little beauty there, little locking mechanism. Already had my fuel stolen. That's not cool. So let's look at this here, this little engine. So it just needed I just did the bare minimum that I can do. I changed the oil, changed the battery, cleaned it up a little bit, fastened it together, filled of course the brake fluid, and you got to be careful, be mindful of all the all the fluids, the power steering fluid there. And I love these little lights that pop up. Boy, they're classic, they're beautiful. I like those lights that pop up. And so here's her name right here, Celica. They don't make these anymore, so this is why I like this vehicle so much. People were going electric. Let's start her up. Let's turn her over, see what she does, see what she sounds like. Here we go. Right. So it's humming, it's purring right now. It's a sound of a combustible engine there. Little 4-cylinder, 16 valve, efficient fuel injection there. Sounds real good. Need to take her out for a ride, see what else she does, see what else she needs. Got a new radiator, new hose, but I think I sprung a leak somewhere else, and we'll take her out on the highway, see what she feels like. Let me pop the lights up and show you how the lights just come up real pretty like. I love that feature. So simple. Such a simple feature, but I love that so much. Little lights popping up. So let's take her for a cruise. Let's open her up. Let me probably do a couple of donuts here too on the property and see what she feels like, okay? So far she handles good. She reverse, forward, U-turns. So let's take her out. We just need to take her out to the street. And so far it's going nice and smooth. There's another special thing about this vehicle. This vehicle is a gift, and so I dedicate this video to Ms. Delgado, and appreciate this beautiful car. Not too many people would like to take on a vehicle as a project to fix her up, but I think that this is worth it. They're not making them anymore. While everyone's looking for the newer electric cars, these are fading away. So it's a nice 4-cylinder and it runs smooth. And so I'm gonna take her out to the road now and test her. All right, before we leave, Mr. Peeps LA also wanted to present his new motorcycle that he got. So there you go, Mr. Peeps. We showed everybody your new bike. All right, so we're taking the test. We're gonna get on the highway right now. We're gonna get out to the 170 highway. We're testing out the Toyota right now. We're testing out the little motor, how it handles, and it still feels great for its age. And so I've got a camera person with me helping me out today. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear me too clear. There's going to be a lot of rumbling. doing good. And so here's the dashboard right here. We're on the move, and we're in the beautiful San Fernando Valley, taking some of these roads. So far so good. It's riding pretty smooth. A little bit of tension here for the steering. So I might have that needed to get the alignment done, balance it out. The struts are totally gone. I need to change the struts. The brakes are holding. Brakes are pretty good so far. I gotta see, gotta make sure though. Gotta go take off the wheels and make sure that it's gonna make the stops. Just like this stop right now. This guy just pulled in front of me, so we're gonna get back on the highway in just a little bit. Forgot to mention that this is an automatic. It's not stick. So far, I'm enjoying the ride. It's a great time. I love the rumble, the smell of an old car, just the feel. And right now, I'm on a San Fernando Boulevard in San Fernando Valley, and just having a great time right now. Love the smell of this old car. So we're gonna get back on the highway and see how that handles on the way back. Back on the 118 going west now, jumping back onto the 5. It does lose power, it loses a little bit of power going uphill. Might be the catalytic converter. I was told that when I was smogging it. So thank you for joining me, Mr. Streets LA. I hope that you liked this little video dedicated to Miss Delgado. Thank you again for this great gift. I'm not gonna paint it. I'm gonna leave it as is. I love the rust stains. I think it has character. Just when people thought that it was the end of the road for this car, I'm thinking that it's just the beginning. And It's going to bring some good times, and it's certainly going to be probably the most famous Toyota Celica 87 of all time. I'm going to be using her, so just when you thought that it was the end of the road for this great car, she's fun. She's might not be pretty, but you know what? But she's mine, and it's going to be a great project. I'm going to have some great times, and she runs great. She's very fun. I haven't taken the top down yet. I will soon. Again, thanks everybody for joining me for Mr. Streets LA. Thank you for joining me on and I'm not going to rename her. I think Sally's perfect name. We'll just keep her as is. So there she is. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.